What is up, baby dolls? You are witnessing a wipeout of risk sentiment in crypto. You know, Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're pooping around. Ethereum is under 3,200-ish. We needed to go up. A lot of the altcoins as well, still ravaged, but this is pretty much part of the cycle. This is the stuff you have to accept. Maybe we'll think about timing it next cycle, but it's going to be cycle number 5 in the next cycle, friends. And that's going to make it more difficult, because do you really want to bet that everybody is going to hold out for the exact same move? That's what we're going to have to think about in the next phase. But we don't have to worry about that now. Right now, we have to worry about something like this. Look at this picture. Warning, may randomly start talking about tech coins. So I've made this, friends. You can see this is this ugly Wojak. Oh, I made this picture. It was just so funny to make it. These are all these tech coins. And you're wondering, why all these tech coins here? Well, in a nutshell, so the fundamental tech coins that all the mainstream influencers told us to buy instead of meme coins, they are also down 80% anyway. Except they never got the pump in the first place. Whoops. And that's what this picture is, friends. Oh! ZK stink. Let's farm airdrops. Let's be a liquidity, locust yield farming cuck virgin. Yay! Zero knowledge, Starkware dog shit. Yay! Let's go to Curve, where the founder has 75% of the coins. Wow! Oh my gosh. Bankless paradigm. Oh my gosh. GONAD. Oh, did you hear Kobe's part of it, guys? Let's go farm the Discord so we can get points. Keep calm and love GONAD. Warning, may start talking about the tech coins. Oh! That's what they sound like. That's what they look like to everybody else. I got friends doing groundwork research, and even though all the coins are down, not a single one of them has said, oh, I found Jesus now. We need to go back to those useless VC tech coins. Not one. The only people still, and I called this before, all right, the only people still calling for a great big rotation back to tech are people who are financially incentivized to believe that. They are in projects where they have token unlocks from tech projects. They are shitting that stuff. Fascinating. You know, friends, the late Charlie Munger always says it, man. Show me the incentives, I'll show you the outcome. That's it. Oh, go legit. Wait a minute. All of you mainstream influencers are part of VC tech projects. Oh, you're all on the payroll? Let me guess. You're going to tell all of us to sell the coins with low liquidity and things that can actually go up and go buy your junk? Oh, okay. Wow, what like such a contrarian view. Shout out to Wahajat. The go-to strategy for any farmer has been to farm and dump. The idea of selling itself is an art. However, there are at times few occasions when it's better to farm and accumulate. So, bro, just to let you know, whenever someone talks about the art of selling is an art, run far away from anybody who talks like that. This is loser mentality. This is scarcity mindset. Okay? Oh, the art of robbing your friends. It's an art. You can't take $100 from their wallet. You take $5 every time. Okay? So, look, the liquidity locust game, friends, is they go to each protocol. They see who's connected to the wallet, to the protocol. So they see these big wallets in there and they go, okay, so it's pretty safe unless they know how to check the code themselves. And then they go farm these shitty little yield. Now, it was free money 4 years ago in DeFi season 2020. We had like 800% APY stuff. The problem, though, is everybody understands the game now, and they know these incentives are literally nothing but paper fugazi, poopy money handed out. They have absolutely no indication for future growth. We've tried every single experiment. They've tried to make people farm and dump. They've tried to make people farm. You get the coin and you have to stake. They've tried to make people join through like 15,000 hoops just to get the tokens. They've tried everything. Nothing makes the coin go up. Nothing. The tokenomics means absolutely nothing. They can't make the token go up. The the only way for them to get the token to go up is people to actually believe in it. And for them to believe in it, they have to be getting in early. But they're not going to get in early because most of the times these protocols, they have VC owners themselves and devs who want to cash out. So what they do is instead of giving out to the community all of the coins, which they never do, they only give out 5 or 10%, some shitty amount. What they do is they go to all the mainstream influencers and they go, hey, you get a percent, you get a percent, you get a percent. All you got to do, brother, is just let us use your name so we can shield to everybody for the next 12 months. You will get your unlocks. Just tell your 500,000 followers that this is a nice protocol and you approve of it so they can come in and basically it's just like a Venus flytrap. You get people to come in and guess what, friends? They don't need the growth. At those token prices, because they launched the token expensive, they don't need it to grow 10x. They already win. That's all these VC tech projects is pretty much what they do. So once I'll tell you once again, okay, instead of starting a project at 10 million and growing to 1 billion, that's 100x price growth. Instead of doing that, what they do is they don't launch a public market at 10 million. They just basically do that. They do off-market OTC transactions, and they basically do this bunny hopping garbage to finally get to about 1 billion. So when they launch it, not everyone has their coins right, but it's 1 billion market cap, and there's only maybe like, 5 or 10 or 20% of the coins released. So what they do is they promise everybody, oh, you have your tokens there, but it's not liquid right now, okay? But what you got to do is make sure you're a good KOL influencer and tell everybody that this is a nice protocol, okay? So it's 1 billion market cap. Remember, friends, it was meant to be 10 million. That's the fair price to start at, but it starts at 1 billion. So you've already... All these people are in early, they get 100x the price growth. So they don't need it to go another 10x, brother. They're already 10x on, they're already 100x on side. Okay, now realistically, they don't all get a $10 million market cap entry, the FDV for the seed round funding. They get like 100 million or 200 million. But guess what, man? If you're allowed a 50k clip at 100 million market cap, you don't mind that because a 10x on that, you got 500,000. You put in 50k, you get 500k. But like I said, they have to shield to their audience. Okay, they have to shield to their audience, tell them it's accepted, and then these big names are able to basically help propel it so it gets listed on exchanges. But the most important part is you buying the token, you'll just exit liquidity. You'll literally exit liquidity. The thing at 1 billion market cap can literally just go sideways for the next 18 months to the end of next year, and they all win. You lose. You are literally the yield for them to exit every unlock. Okay, that's literally the most of the crypto industry. So what did meme coins come and do? They come and say, guess what, man? We're going to build communities because you guys building tech, you keep shitting on all of us. Okay, so we're actually going to start the coins from zero because we don't know what else to do, and then we'll see what happens. And then lo and behold, you had this meme coin frenzy this year when there's a big product market fit of people who want to believe in something. They want to believe in something. And, for better or worse, sometimes you give out the coins to everybody and then they disrespect it. Other times you give the coins out to everybody and you get something cute. Like some sort of peppy run or something else, right? Now, obviously, there are these cabals and insiders that people say, but they're also aligned with these. And guess what? I guess the best coin's going to win, friends. All right, but I'll tell you right now, you do not make it by ignoring the buy low, sell high mentality. This whole getting the yield and being a locust, just going around and vampiring off yield. The yield is so small, friends. No one's retiring off that. And what you'll actually find is by the time the yield runs out, the bear market's here anyway. And you realize, oh, I just wasted 12 months hopping from protocol to protocol when all I needed to do was wear a red hat like your friend saw me, my friend saw me, saying make memes great again and actually just buy and believe. That's it, okay? I'm not saying buy meme coins or anything. I'm just telling you have to believe. That's it, you have to believe. If you don't believe, you're not going to make it. I think it's also appropriate, again, just to play the Halo music, friends, because earlier I did light the candle, the Saint Rita candle, because it's very, very important, right? Impossible causes. We ask you in this time of need for green candles. We really need it. We really do need it. Now, friends, enjoy this GIF. Look at this, pretty cool. It's morphing. It's time to reflect, right? How did we get into this mess? Holding crypto bags. Okay, how are we going to exit the mess? Holding crypto bags. That's a catch-22 of all of this. The volatility is insane. And I have a comment from Katrina. Shout out to Cadiboo. Cadiboo, Katrina are actually Tongan. Shout out to my Tongan brothers and sisters. Okay, now look at this. She says, all I know is I never want to hold during another winter. But even USDT can get FUD when it's winter. Oh, yeah, that's true. Who remembers that? Oh, they almost tried to send our Tether to zero. They sent USDC to zero. They depegged that. Okay, so she also says, thanks for helping our backs. keeping them straight. You're very welcome, Caddy. Now, look at this. I want you to know, everybody in crypto, friends, has the exact same view as me and Katrina, which is we don't want to be caught in euphoria. So, most likely, friends, I'll just tell you right now. Okay, here's the thing. One of two scenarios can happen in a bull market, and it's either going to be we get extreme euphoria and it repeats all over again. I don't think we're going to get that. I'll just be completely honest. I don't think we're going to get that. Okay. I don't think we're going to get this extreme euphoria blow off. But just to be honest with you, this is what markets do. Okay. Markets, remember, they're an adapting, moving organism. They get smarter every time. Okay. It's literally, friends, like someone who's been abused over and over again. They learn, they get smarter, they get wiser. They don't want to touch the stove again. Okay. They literally don't want to touch the stove again. The stove was hot the first time. So how does that show up in markets? Well, how it shows up in markets is the euphoria is not as big. And then the collapse is not as big. And I can actually give you an example here with XRP. Now, this is the XRP chart, friends. You see XRP, remember XRP had a subdued bull market in 2021. See, it hit like $1.82. Some say it was meant to hit like $4, right? Now, if XRP did hit $4, let's say it did hit $4, it was meant to hit $4, they say, because the crap they see. That's what they say, okay? And then come back down to fair value. Well, if it went up here and it was truly meant to do that, it would drop down. Look at this. It would go back and drop down 93%. So I'll just show you down there. Bang. It would go down, 92, 93%. But it comes back to the same floor. You see? Instead of getting that euphoria, it just comes down here. Okay, so instead of dropping, 90%, you go back here, it drops like 83%. Now, I know it doesn't look like much, but this is pretty much what's been happening to Bitcoin as well. It's basically you learn how to get silly, friends. Well, there's so many examples in life. Like, maybe like when you're 18 years old, you get drunk, you're at your friend's place, you get on the skateboard, and like, you jar, like, but you twist your ankle, Next time you get drunk, you get on the skateboard, you're kind of like, oh, remember when I twisted my ankle? So you're a bit more confident with that. You see what I mean? Just pretty much it, as more people get onboarded. And we end up at the same price, the floor price. That's the most important part. So that bear market floor, it seems like it's like underpriced, but actually it's more like a fair value thing. It's just there for 3 years, man. So in a nutshell, I use this example when I'm messaging, replying here. I said, well, instead of you rising 20x, so let's say you have a coin, right? It's $1. So in one world, it's going to rise to $20 and then crash back down to $2. All right, so it goes up 20x, down 90%. So it's from $1 to 20, back down to 2. All right. The other scenario, which you're probably going to get now, friends, because you're in cycle number 4 for most of these coins, is that dollar, it's not going to go to 20. It's going to go to like 5. Yeah. And when it goes to 5 and it comes back to 2, you're back at the same price, right? You're back at that fair value. Cycle 1 coins and cycle 1 narratives, they have more of like this new factor of people to come in, but they're more unproven. That's the risky part about them. But also that's why people love them, because they are unproven. There's more risk, and people just literally just gobble into them, and they just go euphoric, and they just basically see how much they can punch things up through the roof and see where they land. So yes, I'm just telling you, this is pretty much the mindset of everyone out here. And look no further, friends. I mean, like the best example you can see is in the Hex community. You have people who were telling everyone they've retired, they have to go back and get jobs. They have now like these memories and these scars about these top signal stuff from 2021 of how they were sure things were mathematically programmed to go up. They're all thinking of it. They're thinking like, oh man, like, 50 cents was like so euphoric. I'm happy to take 10 cents. They're thinking like that. I've even seen Big Pep mention this many, many times. Big Pep has spoken about that in his videos as well. Just, so it's not just Hex. Okay? There's many, many, many coins out there that will exhibit that type of price behavior. But does that mean you give up? No. It just means like, okay, you know what the game is. You know to get aggressive before it's too late. Okay, that's pretty much what it comes down to. I'm not saying to like, buy and go all in or anything. I'm just telling you these places and opportunities to accumulate, it's not cherry on top. It's like life or death. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, that's pretty much it. It is life or death. And I'm going to just show you, for example, like the P-Hex price chart or even the combined Hex price chart. Yeah, so accumulating here as much as you can, it's life or death. It's life or death because you don't want to be, you don't want to be buying Hex at like this 10-cent mark. You just don't. These people are going to be getting 20x times their money now, right? And then just throwing that example out here, like hopefully we get there, right? Because there's no guarantees. And there's many other coins they're going to go through way, way, way worse because they don't even have, friends, like a super powerful cult, one of the best cults in crypto, actually the best cult in crypto. They don't have that going for them. All they have are just these pipe dreams of maybe narratives reappear and stuff. Okay, so these advantages are here. We got to make the most of them while they're there. Okay, make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you in the next one.